The Newsline.
Hello and welcome back to People's TV. Here's an update we received less than 20 hours ago. In a special statement, President Trump has announced that Israel has agreed to Hamas's conditions enclosed in a potential ceasefire agreement aimed at freeing the hostages. In a way, it's a stance we did not expect from Israel. Israel has given the green light for two clauses in the ceasefire agreement. The first demand is that Israel will withdraw its troops from the Morag Corridor, the area that separates the Gaza Strip between Khan Yunis and Rafah. Agreeing to another condition, Israel has also committed to increasing the quantity of humanitarian aid being sent into Gaza. This is a stance we did not expect from Israel. In the meantime, the Trump administration has warned that unless Hamas agrees to the ceasefire, the situation will turn from bad to worse for them. Hamas appears to have the upper hand in these negotiations, now that Israel has agreed to withdraw from a strategically important area, although this doesn't imply a complete troop withdrawal from Gaza. Israel has come a long way militarily in Gaza. Hence, it has decided to pull out from the specified corridor, but not the entire region. This puts the onus on Hamas to now agree to the ceasefire, especially since Israel has already accepted the key terms. Still, the risk remains. In the past, Hamas rejected a ceasefire even after all parties had finalized the terms. It's important to note that Israel retains the option to relaunch a full-scale military campaign in Gaza. Many believe Israel accepted these terms with a broader plan in mind. Israel has communicated through Qatar and Egypt its willingness to deliver on these conditions and continue discussing the broader terms of a ceasefire once it begins. Among the remaining issues, Hamas has demanded that their imprisoned members be released. Israel, on the other hand, wants the return of 10 hostages alive, as well as the bodies of 18 hostages who reportedly died in Hamas custody. We are monitoring Hamas's response closely. It will likely influence a chain of significant developments. Now, for a reminder, some have commented that Israel seems like a colony of the U.S. and Netanyahu a puppet of the Trump administration. They assume Israel is being pressured into these decisions by Trump, but such remarks reflect a shallow view of Middle Eastern geopolitics. Israel is a nation driven by remarkable resolve and strategy. Its actions are not shaped by headlines, but by deeply rooted identity, political realities, and security imperatives. To understand its decisions, one must grasp the deeper currents of Jewish history and regional dynamics. Also, media must remain objective and not simply cater to audience sentiment. Looking past media narratives and understanding facts on the ground isn't rocket science. And taking Trump's statements at face value is naive. Trump may support Israel strongly, but Israel doesn't always play by Trump's book. Let's not forget that during a visit to Qatar, Trump engaged with Hamas leaders without Israel's approval, yet Israel asserted its position diplomatically and militarily. When Trump signed a ceasefire with the Houthis, Israel responded with targeted airstrikes, independently pursuing its own security goals. In fact, Israel even launched strikes against Iran, which later prompted the U.S. to send B-2 stealth bombers to attack Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities. In other words, Israel's message is clear. No matter what the U.S. or the UN thinks, it will act when it deems necessary. Israel appreciates support from the U.S. and cooperates closely, but it does not bow to external pressure. When Trump first urged Netanyahu to halt military operations due to ongoing nuclear negotiations, Netanyahu responded that Israel is open to negotiations, but not if they are used by Iran as a delaying tactic. If needed, Israel would strike again. Trump's reply: proceed as you see fit. Even he acknowledges that Israel will act as it sees fit. In reality, most pressure on Israel doesn't come from Trump. It comes from the UN, the international community, and Western powers trying to coerce Israel into halting operations in Gaza. Yet Israel remains committed to dismantling Hamas. The only reason Israel has not launched a full-scale assault is the presence of hostages. Otherwise, it would likely move to obliterate Hamas. Meanwhile, Israel continues to attack targets in Lebanon, Syria, and Yemen, and its Gaza operations persist. We hope this comprehensive update has helped clarify the current situation in Israel and the broader Middle East. As always, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and share this video with friends and family. People's TV remains committed to bringing you the truth, directly and without compromise.
Subscribe us for more details.